Hey feminine, let's go ahead and jump right into this reading, my love. Let us see what the messages are that spirit has here for you on today. Please do keep in mind, y'all, these are general messages. Only take what resonates with you and leave the rest. Let's go ahead and jump right into it, because ain't nothing to it but to do it. Okay, thank you, spirit. What are the messages for feminine? Okay, we have the sword and rose. Okay, we have the golden mirror. Child. All right, let us see. Ooh, we have the snake. Child, the story gonna come out. It's gonna tell. Okay, girl talk. Underlying energy here is camera. You have a stalker, feminine. You have a stalker who refuses to let you go, who refuses to let you be great, but this person does not treat you good. They don't treat you right at all. This is somebody that you feel like is a love bomber, somebody that is self-absorbed. Okay, they could be a narcissist, or they could be on the borderline of narcissistic, you know, tendencies and disorder and things like that. Okay, child, this person may have that type of personality and there's nothing you can do about it. Like, they just feel like everything revolves around them. They should get whatever they want, whenever they want, whoever they want. You don't want me, how dare you, that type of thing. Okay, but you're moving on, you're in the moment, you're having a good time. Okay, I feel like this person was not able to handle a truth that you gave them. It was a very, very sharp truth. Okay, but this was something that was necessary for you to take your power back from this person. Okay, I feel like you're someone who has a lot of clarity and understanding, inner wisdom, consciousness, and awareness. So you were able to see through a lot. But because you love this person, you attempted to give them the benefit of the doubt. All right. And this person just stabbed you in the back. Now they're sitting here watching from afar. For some of you, up close. Like, this person is really stalking. Okay, so just be mindful of that. Okay. This person may be staring at your photos. Okay, we have lightning. Yeah, this person is completely shocked at how you have flipped the script on them, how you have changed things around is what I'm hearing. Now, all of a sudden, it's like they want to express all of this love to you because they realize how much love you have for yourself. All right, this person is going to be reaching out to you, sending you a lot of text messages. Phone calls are going to be coming through left and right. You're going to be getting emails. Any way that this person can try to get through to you is how they're going to try to get through to you. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into this reading. Ciao. Lord, Lord, Lord. All right. What are the messages for feminine? Uh-oh. What are the messages for feminine? Okay, we have a couple. We have the Four of Pentacles and we have the Star card. Okay, yeah, this person is trying to hold on to you like ain't nobody business. This person is worried. They're in their head a lot, as we were. So yes, this person is in their mind. They're worried. They're thinking a lot. Okay, now the reason this person is thinking a lot is because of something you said. But again, with that sword and the rose, whatever you said was the truth, and this person was just not prepared to handle the truth. We have this Four of Pentacles, which lets us know that this person is very greedy, can come across as very selfish. So they may have a lot, but they give a little. Okay, or they have little and they make it seem like they have a lot so that people can be impressed with them. Take it whichever way it goes. Okay, the Star card is divine consciousness and awareness. So again, you were onto whatever was going on with this person, as you typically are, I'm hearing, when it comes to most things. However, you attempted to give them the benefit of the doubt because there's love here. Okay, however, you shortly realized or quickly realized that this person was not it. Okay, now the Six of Swords shows me that there's a lot of space and distance between the two of you currently. They don't like it. Some of you could be at a long distance from this person, okay? And, you know, they want that to pretty much change, but I don't see where or how that's going to happen considering the situation at present. This person feels like you're getting all of your heart's desires, wish fulfillment, and things are shifting for them, but not in a, you know, not in such a great way or positive way. It's like things are happening good for you, but not so good for them. Okay, this is because energy is going right back to them, having hurt you and all. We have the Nine of Wands. All right, the Nine of Wands is about a wounded warrior. Okay, so I feel like this person would do things that just came across as very malicious and evil, and almost like they didn't give a second thought to what it is that they were doing or what it is they were saying. And you're tired of that. Yeah, we have the Empress. Okay, so this is you. When I say you're literally chilling, you are literally chilling. Look at this Empress. Okay, minding her business, not worried about what's going on with what's his face. He's so greedy and stingy anyway. Meanwhile, she has an abundance of everything. All that she needs is around her, and whatever she needs that she does not have, the universe provides with the quickness. So they're realizing you are divinely protected, and whatever they did to you, they're seeing how divinely protected you are because of, like I said, what's coming back to them. The Tower. Yep. Okay, like you don't get to treat good people in a bad way or evil way and think that nothing's gonna happen. Seven of Pentacles. All right. This person thought that you would continue to wait on them. They thought you would continue to invest your energy into them, but you did not. So again, the fact that you love yourself so much. Notice this heart here that the person is holding. I said because they realize how much you truly do love yourself, now it's like they want to love all on you too. Six of Pentacles is breadcrumbing though at this time. Usually it's the card of reciprocity. We have the Ace of Pentacles here. Okay, Ace of Pentacles is my engagement ring. So I feel like this person will come to you and they will try to make a new offer and try to make it seem like they want the things that you want. They see you as this wife and you are that. You have this energy to you that just screams that, you know. Not everybody wants to be a wife, but you have that energy with you. Okay, and this person wants that for themselves, but they don't have the energy of a husband, or they don't have that for you. All right, they could be somebody else's husband. That's how you feel. You like, they won't be my husband, because Six of Pentacles is about reciprocity, like I said. And at this time, it's almost like the person would come through and give you the bare minimum, but that's only because they didn't have much else to give, or they were juggling between you and another person. So that Four of Pentacles is the same Four of Pentacles here. The Two of Pentacles is like, here, this is what I'm giving you. But it was never a bigger offer because they didn't have more to give. So they could have tried to make it seem like they were all that in a bag of chips, honey, but they really not, or something like that. We have the Ten of Cups. Yeah. So again, you pulling back, you loving yourself, you telling this person the truth about themselves is what make them love you. Okay. Believe it or not. We have the King of Pentacles. Could be an earth sign person, but it does not have to be. Could be somebody that has earth sign somewhere on their chart. Again, does not have to be. In the event that this is someone that, you know, is an air sign or a water sign or a fire sign. This is just someone that wants you to trust them, wants you to depend on them, and you don't. We have the Ace of Cups, okay? Ace of Cups is a new love offer coming in from this person. So it may sound wild to hear, right? Like, oh, you're talking about somebody that's a snake and somebody that's one-sided and self-absorbed, that love bombs, that's malicious, that's always dealing with other women, right? And they want what with me? Exactly. Because the Ace of Pentacles being my engagement ring, or an offer that's something stable, secure, solid, long lasting. The Ten of Cups, which is the happily ever after, whatever that looks like for you, because it's different for all of us, is what this person wants. So you'll say, what? But that's what I'm seeing here. Okay. What? Indeed. So we have the Queen of Cups. So like, open your heart back up to me. See, here's the thing about it, right? See, marriage. Here's the thing about it, right? This person is realizing that you are the only person that's going to tell them the truth. Tell them like it is. I feel other people have let them. Other people have let them get away with whatever they were doing, however they were doing it. You're not doing that. You're not doing that. You trust your intuition. And the thing about being an intuitive person and dealing with a narcissist, the way that they move is like, if you don't have the proof, if you don't have the facts, if you don't X, Y, Z, then that never happened. They will try to make you feel and think like you are crazy. Meanwhile, you know exactly what happened, what day it happened, the time it happened. You know what I mean? Who was all involved, what they were wearing, what socks you had on, what drawers they had on. Like, you know all the details, okay? And this person was trying to play with you. All right. Now, Ace of Cups is a love offer. So in comes this person wanting to apologize. I'm sorry that I hurt you. I'm sorry I did this. I'm sorry I did that. Let's have this love, you know, start over. Let's start again. They feel like you're judging them too harshly. Okay. Justice. But here's the thing. Is it that you're judging them, or that it's just judgment day and they have to answer for their actions? You know what I mean? Every day is judgment day. So it's like you was over here juggling between feminine and something else. It says competition, enemy, clever, malicious, look over your shoulder, the other woman. So they definitely had somebody else. Okay. And not every reading resonates with everybody. So that's okay. If it's not your reading, or that's not the part for you, take it out, keep it moving. But whoever this person is was definitely dealing with multiples. And you're the only person that stands up against them. You know what I mean? That it's going to go toe to toe with this person. Like, no, you're wrong. Sorry. You know, that type of thing. You're not right. I'm not about to pretend you're right. We're not about to pretend like what you're doing is okay. And so in comes this person wanting to take action. So again, if they're not a earth sign person, which we saw earlier, okay, then they could be a fire sign person, whichever way it goes. Wanting to be dependable, but the only way I could depend on you or trust you is if I see it through your actions. The actions that you have seen have been this person being really one-sided, only caring about what they want, what makes them happy, never about what makes you happy, never about what works for you, okay? And they just don't think like that. They don't move like that, okay? Nine of Swords. So now this person is worried about what you think of them, how you feel about them. Well, from what we see here, what you think and how you feel is what it is. They haven't given you anything else to go off of. This person causes a lot of distortion, a lot of confusion. They attempted to leave you in a state of distortion and confusion as a divine feminine. So of course you look at them like, okay, what they are. They may not like the way it sounds. They may not like the way it feels, but I'm sure you didn't like the way certain things felt either. Okay. So we have this Four of Pentacles. Okay. Four of Pentacles. Yeah, the Queen of Swords. You said, I'm just going to keep it pushing. I have no time to deal with somebody who's selfish and only thinks about them. You feel like this person just wants to hold you hostage and, you know, entertain themselves with you whenever they feel like it. You said, I am not a puppet. I am not a toy. You shall not be using me for entertainment. Okay, Five of Pentacles, you block this person out as per your spiritual guidance. Knight of Pentacles, okay. They're slowly but surely trying to inch their way back into you. Jesus. That's what Spirit said. So be mindful of that, all right? This person might be trying to get back in so that the two of you can have some, you know, some sex time or whatever. And then when that time passes, it's like, oh, back on the same BS, you know, or something like that. So just be mindful. But they're slowly but surely making their way back to you. And I feel like it's for that reason. You know, they don't have good intentions here. I said back into you. Everything I say is for a reason, y'all. Okay. Here we have the Strength card. They are surprised that you have the strength that you have, that you are empowered enough to stand up against them, yes, but that you also have the strength and the courage to walk away, to be like, I'm good. Yeah, because you know this is your divine counterpart, but you like, I'm good, no worries. Okay, and a lot of people are not in that energy. No offense to some of those people, you know what I mean? Because there's a difference between someone who's like, oh, my masculine is trying and I'm just going to make them pay. You know, I'm going to make their life hell. I'm going to give them the worst time that I could possibly give them. To me, that's operating in your ego. But when a person is like, well, I could treat you however I want to treat you and you're not going to go nowhere because you love me and you don't love yourself, and they just have the wrong idea about you, then that's when you have to show them, because now they done messed around and now they have to find out. You get what I'm saying? It's like that. You can't allow people to disrespect you, period. All right. Yeah. This person was like, I don't know if I want my twin. I don't know if I want these karmics. Okay. And realistically speaking, the reason why they drug their feet with making a decision is because they were enjoying that lifestyle. They were enjoying, you know, having all of this attention from all these different people and these people competing over them and fighting over them. You said, I'm not doing that. Okay, so now this person comes in, King of Swords, feeling like, but we're a match. You know, we're a match. That might be the thing that they enjoyed about you the most, the conversation. Yeah, yep. They enjoy the conversation because you're a straightforward person, very direct, very honest. Queen of Swords, you're going to tell it like it is. And you do it with love, though. Queen of Cups. You tell it like it is, but you do it with love. Your intentions is not, oh, let me hurt you. You know what I mean? Your intentions are, I'm telling you this because this is the truth. And because I love you, I'm only going to tell you the truth, you know, that type of thing. Ten of Cups. Yeah, this person feels like they messed this all the way up. Eight of Swords. Yeah, because you feel like they were making false promises. All right, because the Ten of Cups is like happily ever after. Then the Eight of Swords is the energy of bondage, but self-inflicted is self-imposed bondage. Nobody's keeping you there. And this person could have said things like that to you. You know, they would treat you a certain type of way and be like, well, nobody's making you stay, or nobody's making you. You said, you know what? You're absolutely right. You are correct. Okay. And they were not expecting you to do that. See, that works with other people. Your Five of Swords. They were not expecting you to say, you know what? You're right. because that works with these karmics, that works with other narcs. It's not working with you. Okay, we have the Queen of Wands sticking her head out here. Yeah, they really are starting to feel like the two of you are this match in every which way, but at this moment in time, I feel like it's too late, you know. And I saw this person earlier in the comments, they're like, too late, that means that, you know, time is real and time is an illusion. And yep. And then they turned around and was like, yeah, I haven't spoken to them in 100 days. So which one is it? Time is an illusion. We can't say late, but we can say 100 days. 100 days is an amount of what? Time. Okay, so we know time is an illusion. However, you mentioned 100 days because what? That's how much what? Past time. Okay, so again, be mindful. It's like, use your discernment. Okay, you know what I mean, you know what spirit mean. Take it as it resonates, and if it doesn't, then leave it. The 8 of Cups. Yeah, but your heart told you, your spiritual guidance told you to walk away from this person. This is not it. Okay, somebody that feels like, yeah, you know, because you love me or because you know I care for you, you're just going to deal with this. No, you're not going to deal with this. Okay. Queen of Pentacles to the King of Pentacles. See, they feel like y'all are matching every way. You felt like that as well. But this person in that confusion and distortion and all that because they want to play and they want to live in the dark. You're not doing that. Yeah, 10 of Swords. So due to the betrayal, okay, that continually happened, there was an abrupt ending here. The person was not expecting it to ever go down like that. This completely shocked them. Yeah, the High Priestess. They didn't realize that, oh, you're really intuitive. For real, not for fake. Right, like you were able to see through this person's BS. You were able to pick up on what they were doing, but you wanted to give them the benefit of the doubt. Now that you've pulled the rug from underneath this person, it's like they're having all this mental conflict because they're realizing that they are a problem. Okay? They are a problem. And maybe, yeah, see, this is awareness. This is recognition. They're recognizing that they are a problem. Again, in the past, people allowed this, you know, people let this go on for however long, for however many decades, okay? And now this person is coming to the awareness, having a reality check, having a wake-up call. Look, I'm matching every way. King and Queen of Pentacles, King and Queen of Swords, King and Queen of Cups, King and Queen of Wands, okay? But they're realizing they are the problem, okay? Does that mean that you're never wrong? You're not ever going to have anything to apologize for? No. I just feel like you're someone who understands accountability. Hence the Sword and the Rose being the very first card. Clarity, truth, revelation, solidarity, force, honor, protection, and power. Therefore, you know, it's like I have no problem owning up to whatever I need to own up to. The Tower. Yeah, this was exactly what they needed to put work in on themselves. However, when a person returns in the event that you don't want to deal with them anymore, they completely understand. Because again, they're realizing that they are the problem here. It's not a you thing, okay? It is not a you thing. You don't want to put up with my disrespect. You don't want to be belittled and mistreated. That's, you know, they're not like, oh yeah, well that's on you. They would be crazy to think so. And if they did, you told them about themselves and you set them straight, okay? So we have passion. It says, you excite me on every level. The heat is rising between us. This is the intensity of my desire for you. I want you. I want you body, mind, and soul. We will be one. It will be unlike anything else we have ever experienced before. I have a lot of passion for you. You are such a passionate and magnetic queen. I feel drawn to you. You see, so they're always going to be drawn to you. They're always going to feel that connection. However, you know, it comes with this person in that one-sided energy, okay? They disappear for weeks or months at a time, and then they love bomb. Disappear, and then they love bomb, you know? It's all about you, and then they talking about karmic nonstop, you know, different things like that. So you're over the distortion and the confusion. And from you standing your ground, it's really making them work on themselves, okay? It says, this time apart is giving both of us an opportunity to work on ourselves and be the best version. I need to retreat a bit until I get over what is bothering me. I don't want you to see me like this. I'm protecting you from my dark shadow side. You see, even then, it's like you walked away and you pulled away because you were being mistreated, and they know that, right? So it put a mirror up for them and let them see that, oh, wow, I'm the problem. But they're still not saying, yeah, because I'm working on myself. They're still like, well, you walked away and that bothered me and now I'm irritated and I'm gonna be mad. So it's like they're still technically not getting it. It's like they see they're a problem, but you gotta keep in mind this is a narc we're talking about, right? So even if they see they're the problem, but it's a million other people that's not making them accountable or holding them accountable. Would it matter? Okay, so we have hold me. It says, I need to feel your arms around me. Things are not right in my world, and I'm longing for your embrace today. Please send me your love so that I know everything will be okay. All right. Person is, like I said, trying to reel you back in. And remember I said they trying to slide back in you, or they're making their way back to you, or whatever I said. Okay. Somewhere along those lines. Yeah, this person is definitely trying to do that. Look at all these intimate cards. We have love. So love is here twice. Now, I will say this. Person does love you, but it's because of how much you love yourself. You refuse to be mistreated. Okay. Period. It says, I want to make love to you, which you have never experienced before. I want intimacy in every way possible with you. I just want us to know each other like no one else before us has ever known. Your touch, your voice, they really heal me. So again, person is thinking about them. You know, they love you, but they're thinking about what they need, what they want. You might have said, look, I need some time to myself. I need time right now, you know, and the person is like, well, I need time because you need time. It's like they just, you know, they're getting it, but they're not. Okay, it's going to take some time. This is a work in progress. It's up to you if you want to deal with the person or not, but this is just how they're feeling, all right? This is what's going on. It says, I am reminded of you constantly. I have been seeing so many signs and synchronicities that reminds me of you. It makes me feel certain that you are the one for me and we have a brighter future together. I just have to figure out how to follow them. I'm gaining strength and courage for that, you know, because here's the thing. You have lightning and you have the tower. That's the same energy, right? So because of you walking away the way you did, or pulling back the way you did, or putting yourself first the way that you have been, you loving on yourself the way that you are, this is helping them go through this transformation. Slow, but nevertheless a transformation, okay? The tower is something that is outside of our control. It's when spirit says that we need to make certain adjustments and changes. We say, okay, spirit, we never do it. Spirit says, okay, tower then. Something that makes you so uncomfortable that you're going to do it. I feel like you're that catalyst, beloved, because they actually love you and care about you in a way that they've never loved and cared for anybody else. So you not wanting to deal with them is like, wait a minute, seriously? Like, okay, so the person I actually love doesn't want to deal with me. You know what I mean? I was just playing with these other ones, but the one I actually love doesn't want to deal with me. Okay, so it's making them really look at themselves. You know what I mean? They could have been extremely big-headed. Everybody wants them. Everybody thinks they are just like gorgeous. They are the best thing since sliced bread. You're like, you know, because the way you treat people is not it. Okay, if you was really such a good person, you would think about how the things that you're doing would affect other people, not just how it affects you. You understand what I'm saying? So you have the underlying energy here of faith. Okay, I have faith and hope in our connection and in us. I know you have been brought into my life for a reason, and it's bigger than both of us. I know that we are destined to be together, and I have faith in God that they will find a way for us. Okay, so this person is like praying to God now, you know, doing everything that they can to try to rectify the situation and make it better. It's going to take some time, I feel. This person is watching you, spying on you, because here's the thing, like I said, if they see themselves being with anybody long-term, you know, stable type relationship, it's going to be you. And it breaks their heart at the idea of them having messed this up. So all they want to do is work on it. And like I said earlier, person is watching you, stalking you heavily. All right. For some of you, the person keeps messaging you, keeps reaching out. If they don't get a response, they're going to find a way to reach out to you. So if that means, you know, email or through a different number or anything like that, that's what they're going to do. That's what they're going to do. They're going to try to figure it out one way or another. Okay. So those are the messages that I have here for you at the time. I pray that this helps you. I know it will. If this was your reading or you enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up. And if you have not already, go ahead and subscribe. Peace and happiness.